Shout out to my boy, Liam Cowie, who reminded me to do this. So let's get this show on the road. Summer season, it's probably going to be bad because the past 4 seasons have been bad and I've basically lost hope with the world. You know, it's a cynical and jaded outlook, but when life consistently gives your viewing hobbies a bad hand or whatever, you lose hope, basically. So, let's start. 18IF original fantasy adventure. Haruto, some Japanese name, wakes up in a dream world and sees a mysterious girl named Lily. He meets a man named Kanzaki and learns of the existence of witches, which from here on entangles him in all sorts of incidents. I'm kind of getting a bad vibe from it. It's one of those vague descriptions that you really have to see what other people think of first before you consider watching, so it could be good. Could be bad, probably just going to be average and I won't watch it. But right now I'm definitely not watching it, so that's a no. Bunch of cute girls on the cover, slice of life comedy. This is, you know, as far as anime goes, I'm basically allergic to these kind of shows. I refuse to watch them. Ballroom e Yokuso is something that I would like. I've been aware of this one for a while because it's got this kind of Yuri on Ice vibe to it. I don't think it's got the whole gay thing going on, but I think I could get behind this, possibly. I watched Studio Mappa did Yuri on Ice. Haven't seen it, but I saw their other work called I don't know why I did the hand thing. It looks cooler, but you know I have to like raise my hands like hardcore to do it. But anyway, they did a show called Kids on the Slope, and it was based around something like how Yuri on Ice is based around like ice skating. It's based around music, and I found that it was a very good way of characterizing the characters. So for that reason, I'm more open to watching something like Ballroom Yokuzo or Yuri on Ice. So this is a maybe, because I think that this ballroom anime could be good. Possibly. Don't care about ballroom dancing, but just got a good feeling about it. So that's a maybe. Battle Girl High School, no, obviously not. Slice of Life's comedy, I don't know, they're fucking monsters for some reason. She's a centaur, that's a no. Yeah, a lot of this is based off the cover art, because that's, you know, that's kind of what's supposed to draw you into the show. So if they can't draw me into it with the cover art, it's probably going to be a no. So this is a no. Dive, I know it's all like, ballroom dancing, but I'm not going to watch comedy sports about a bunch of guys swimming. That's not for me. Fate, Apocryph, something. A1 pictures are normally pretty shitty. Holy Grail war waged by mages and heroic spirits in a town of Fuyuki. One mage took advantage of the chaos of World War II. What? Okay, so some war comes out. I'm not really into this, like... Seems like it's set in... You know, not a fantasy world. Maybe it is, I can't tell. With Mages Association. I'm not really into this kind of, like... fantasy magic thing, because it's just kind of, like... repeated over and over and over. That'll probably be a no. I don't think that'll stand out. Gamers. Comedy, ecchi, slice of life. Yeah, that's pretty disgusting for me, so no. Hajimete no Gal, I've heard about this. Again, comedy, ecchi, romance, no. Hina Logi looks like it's meant for 5-year-olds, so no. Story involving Kinsuke's brother. Hitori Jime boyfriend, no. That sounds like it's probably meant for the female audience. Comedy, fantasy, mystery. I like this cover for some reason of Isekai Shokudo. I think that's a no though. Bottom floor of the building with a dog signboard. Cafeteria open for 50 years. Cafeteria is closed to the public every Saturday in order to make way for special guests. I think this will just be like, well, it's a comedy. I don't think it's going to have any real plot going for it. It will just some wacky like episodic thingy. I don't think I'll go for that. If it's based off, shows are based off a light novel, you can more or less guarantee they're probably going to be shit. Reborn, A Fantasy World is just so dull. It's what every light novel does, because they just cannot think of something interesting. That's a no immediately. Fourth series, no. Bunch of girls on the cover. I'm not trying to be sexist, but story. It's just something about this. Well, I mean, normally if there's a bunch of girls on the cover, the fact of the matter is they're not. It's normally like a girl with the appeal is the fact that there's a bunch of girls on the cover, like the girls in the show, and that's really like not something that draws me in. Centers on Chrono. Fight the time-eating demon that appear when people wish they could turn back time. Chrono rulers fight a time manipulation battle against these demons. That doesn't really inspire me in any way. That's a no, I think. Mappa, Studio Mappa. I was praising Studio Mappa before. Some high-stakes gambling thing. It's Studio Mappa. I don't want to watch a all-girl cast show, to be honest. This is all the stuff they've done. So made, yeah, Kids on the Slope, You're Nice. They're making a new Yashiki at the bottom. Really, really want to see that. I think that'll be amazing. They made this Bahamut anime. Right here's good. Days is a thing that's been kicking about for ages. I think this is going to be a Kakegurui. Is going to be a no. It's because it's an all girls thing, I think, and I can't be arsed. This looks somewhat interesting. This is episode 2, so this is how you know I'm late with this. Year is 1863. Samurai era is coming to an end. Two old factions. It's like an action show. It's not immediately grabbing me either. The cover is interesting enough. Sword warriors, spirits brought to life by some guy. I think I'll consider this if I hear good things about the first episode. Comedy sports, no. Japanese mecha, yep. Otherworld anime, no. I don't know how people in Japan can buy these. Drama romance, no. Studio Period, aren't very good. Slice of life, no. Made in Abyss. This is made by the people that are making a Shield Hero anime. Not really taken by these two cast members, no. New adaptation, comedy fantasy, looks like it's made for kids, no. Marvel, yeah, why would I watch it's Madhouse, but I'm not going to watch, like, looks like it's meant for kids, so no. I don't like Marvel anyway. Comedy, no. Comedy slice of life, double no. Owari Monogatari, never seen the Monogatari series, apart from Katana Gatari. Princess Principal, Studio 3 Hearts. 5 girls, yeah, no. Like, I just want, like, I'm fine with, I'm not like, I don't know, I'm like, girls, no, I'm not, it's not like, it's because girls are in it, it's just a lot of these shows are carried by that. I like a cast that are mixed, because then I can feel more at home, I feel more comfortable that the plot, that the show isn't going to try and be carried by, like, you know, cute girls doing cute things, or, you know, fan service or something. Platinum Vision, this looks like a weird ass thing. It's Yuki Reload Blast. Tragic Fate from 500 years ago, let's see. Stuff of a manga. I think this may be good. Let's click on the manga. Oh, it just says the same thing. Let's just have a look at the video. Just in case. Yeah, okay, I'll watch that. I'll give it a chance. That's what I can say for most of these. I'll give them a chance. So that'll be a yes. Symphogear 4th season, no. Mappa again. Christ. Cranking shit out, aren't they? Seems like it's a half semi-political show. Somebody gets assassinated. Let's see, for generations, blah blah and blah blah empire have stood in stern opposition. One night an imperial minister is found assassinated. 2 nations plunged in an explosive situation. Come to discover the truth behind it, and try and strive for peace. What's the animation look like? Can I mute this? Oh god, I'm getting really weird ads. Yep, I don't really care, Dailymotion. Can we skip this part? Oh, you hear it? I guess that's a... I'll give that one a shot as well, actually. Shokoku no Altar. Project number 9. Cute girls, no. The Reflection Wave 1 is a definite. The person doing the music is Trevor Horn, who used to be in Yes, a band I really like. I don't think it'll be a good show, quite frankly. It's made by Stan Lee, but it's like really generic. I appreciate that Stan Lee invented superheroes basically, but like the idea, look at what it says here, like event happens, some become heroes, some become villains, you know, and like, how did it happen and blah blah. It's like vague. It could be good, could be bad, but also like just because Stan Lee's coming up with the story, I think it's going to be quite generic. You know, probably this show probably would have been impressive, you know, 1960s, but we ain't in the 1960s anymore. But I'll give it a watch. I don't think I'll watch this. I might pick it up if it's good, but I really don't think much of this one. Really vague. I think 2 Vatican members looking around for miracles or some shit. Nope. It's based off the cover art. No. A lot of girls. Comedy romance. No. And that's that basically. Oh Christ, look at that guy. And I don't watch movies really. So basically we have I've got all maybes basically. Some are stronger maybes than others. This is a Ballroom is a light maybe. I'm not really going to dive into it. This is a strong maybe. This Katsugeki Token Ranbu, strong maybe. Basically a yes, more it's quite likely. Sayuki Reload Blast is a strong maybe, and this Altar maybe shows a strong maybe, and Reversing the Reflection. 3 maybes, 3 strong maybes, and a yes. You know, I have no strong feelings to watch any of these shows, quite frankly. It's not like when I saw Mob Psycho or like Kisnever, I was like, yes, want to watch that. I don't feel that strongly. I'm half clutching at straws, but it's better than nothing. I'll go with it.